Hi everyone! I'm back with another haul video. This is basically stuff that I seem to have accumulated in the last couple of months, either from sales at shops or I've ordered a few things online and they've just turned up at differing times. So I thought I'd keep everything together, I'd save it all and open it all together on camera. Do you know how hard it was to not open some of these things? It's been killing me. So I've got everything here. The last thing arrived today. I've got a pretty massive pile of stuff here, so I'll go through it all one by one and we can see what I've ended up getting over these last couple of months. Okay, so the pile actually looks quite a lot bigger than it really is, and that's mainly because of this thing. It's a pastel box. It was on sale and I thought I might get one to put some of those pastels that I have in, because I can see myself collecting more of them over time, and the little plastic boxes that I had for them, it's just not cutting it, so I thought I may as well get one of these. So this is a Montmartre, which is an Australian company, artist pastel box. It would be clever if I'd have actually bought a knife, but since I haven't, I shall have to pick it at the hard way. There we go, I've got it. Okay, this box is really hard to open. Okay, finally got that open. They're always so difficult, aren't they? Sorry, there's a bit of dragging noise from the box. I'll try and get it out quickly. Alright, so I'll chuck the box away for now, and somewhere on the front of this, oh look, there we go. There we are, some actual drawers. So it's just like this, and I think you can get others which stack on top, but really I only wanted one because I have fairly limited space. It's a bit of on an angle here just so that you can see. I've got it upside down. Oh my god. I'm having one of those days. Sorry everyone, I'm just going to flip that around. Okay, that makes more sense now, because that actually has Montmartre Professional Series stamped on it, so you'd think that would be the top. So that wide draw's at the bottom, and I'll just have a little bit of a look. So they're partitioned. That one's got a bit of a drunk right there. It's a little bit drunk, but never mind. It'll still do the job. Oh look, that one's matching. And the last drawer is just a plain drawer. So this is a good thing. I've been needing another little drawer just to store some bits and pieces in, so I will put all my pastels in this and grow into it as I eventually collect more. Packet of Bluetec, you can never have too much of that. I'm forever needing Bluetec to stick things down with, so I grabbed one of those just from Officeworks, which is our local stationery shop. And from the same store that I bought the pastel box, the Art Shed, they were actually having a moving sale, and they've moved their entire shop across the road into a different location. So they had that moving location sale thing that shops often do so that they don't have to move stuff, they sell it all beforehand. But I got a few bits and pieces from there, and I'll just have a little look through. So this first one is Montmartre Watercolor Paper Block. I'd never seen this before and it caught my eye. It's 12 sheets, cold pressed, medium coarse grain, 100% cotton, which is what got me, and it's 300 GSM. I've never seen this before, so I'm really curious to try it out and see what this paper's like. I've tried some of Montmartre's just basic student paper and it wasn't that great, so I have higher hopes with this. Being that it's cotton, it should be quite nice. Okay, I'm just going to cut this packet open. We'll have a little look, shall we, and see what the paper looks like. Give us a second here, I'll come back. There we go. Okay, I got it. There's my scissors. Let's have a look. I don't even know how you open this. It's a block, and I'm not really that used to actually using blocks. I tend to just use loose paper or cut, larger pieces down. It's got a decent texture. I'd have to pick at that a bit. It looks like nice watercolor paper. I guess the proof will be in the painting. So in a future video I might have to do a little painting on this and we'll see how it goes. But onwards for now. Oh yes. These were just something I randomly bought. I just thought these are student quality, I think. Although it says high quality, but they were pretty cheap. They were only about, what, $8, something like that. I just thought I'd get some oil pastels and have a play with them. I've got some Sommelier Oil Pastels as well. Not many, just like a couple of starter kits. And I'd be really curious to compare these ones with the Sommelier ones and see how they work. So definitely another future video. I have no clue how to use oil pastels really, so I will probably make a joyful mess with those. Yay! And the last thing that I got from them, I've been eyeing this up for a very, very, very long time. It's the Montmartre Watercolor half pan set. And I got the biggest one, of course, the 36 pan. I think this would be comparable to the Winsor & Newton Cotman set, but I don't know. I've got no idea what this is like. It's got 2 water brushes, a medium round and a medium flat, a natural sponge and a ceramic dish. Ooh, it's a bit fancy. Usually these things come with plastic, so I'm always in for ceramic. Oh, I hate it how they always stick plastic on, like the sticky tape on, because it just takes forever to open, and I've already just ruined the box. Good on you, Becky. Can't even get it open. Alright. Ooh, look, that's the back of it. That's actually quite a nice box. I like that. It's plastic, but it's quite solid. Let's have a look inside. Okay, I'm smelling it already, and it smells like the student sort of paints. It doesn't smell like professional quality, if I'm perfectly honest with you, but that's okay. I wasn't expecting it to be super amazing. That's not bad. It's got at least mixing trays up here and mixing wells, I should say, over here. Aha! It is ceramic. How adorable is that? That's so cute. And a little sponge and a couple of little water pens, which are always handy. I use these quite a bit. And here we have the selection of colours. It's interesting that they've got 2 full pans there. All the rest are half pans, but there's a blue and a yellow in full pan size. Although, I mean, honestly, that is going to bug me that that yellow is there and that yellow is there. I have to have everything in order, so I may have to fiddle with these just a little bit. But it looks like that might not go anywhere else anyway. I hope that they'll at least be half decent. So fingers crossed on that. But it's not a bad little set. I like it. That won me over. I mean, if anything, I'll be using the little ceramic tray and sponges and things. I don't know what that is. A bit of string in there. Alright, so that has definitely got... Hang on, let me smell it. It doesn't smell too badly. I think it does smell quite like the Cotmans, so I'm gonna say at a guess that this is of a Cotman level, so student grade, but hopefully not really crappy. Like, you can get some student grades which are quite decent, so I don't mind if it's like that. And I'll pop that one aside. Okay, what else have I got? Oh yes, just a silly, this is not really a art supply, but I was actually going to use it as a water cup, but there was a shop that was closing down and they had this little Enamel Ned Kelly Mug. It says "Such is Life" on it, and I took a fancy to it. I think I paid $1 or $2 for it, so yeah, that came home with me, and I'll probably use it for water for my painting. It's a bit of fun. Now, this I got, which is a Medan Watercolor Box to hold 24 pans, although it's actually come with 26 half pans, and they are clear. I've never seen clear ones. Have you? That's quite unusual. It said it came with clear ones, and I thought, well, go on then, I'll try some clear half pans, and also because it was cheaper than the one with the white half pans, weirdly enough. Now, the reason I've gotten this is because I decided that the core watercolors that I got for Christmas really do need to go on some sort of tray. Okay, so you remember these guys? I have not yet opened this one. This is the 12 introductory set, and it's still pristine. I have been dying to use these, but I thought I would hold off until I had something to put them in, because the trouble is with them is that the tins, this is one of the 6 ones, when I put some of the paint in them, over here, can you see what a mess that's made? And I've only got 6 there, and these little ones are from mixing some of these, or, you know, just popping them somewhere else. And I thought, well, if I put 12 of these in the lead, it's just going to be a complete disaster. So I thought, no, I better get a proper tin to hold them all. So what I'm going to do is put the 12 set in, and both of these sets, the high chromas and the earth colours. And funnily enough, this came with 26 pans, not 24, and I have in total 23 tubes, because this one and this one both have quinacridone magenta. So I'm not really going to open up both tubes, I'm just going to use one tube, and then I'll use the second tube once I finish the first tube. So I thought, why not get 3 more, because I don't know about you, but it would just really bug me having 3 empty spaces. So what do I go and do? I may have gotten 3 more tubes. These are actually full size. These are 11 milliliters, not 5 milliliters like all of the small boxes are. But I thought, well, if I'm going to put them all in a nice box, I want it full. So I got an expensive one. I just, for some reason, really like Cobalt Violet. And I've seen swatches of the core one. I'm really hoping it's the same when I go to swatch it, but it just looks so beautifully granulated in this gorgeous colour. I thought, I'm going to have to get that. Even though it's a series 4, that was expensive. That was that was my most expensive one. The other 2 are series 2s. 2 2s. And I got a phthalo turquoise because I love turquoise. And a permanent green light because, as far as I can tell, really the only green that comes in this is in the... Actually, no, I tell a lie. There is sap green. Oh, I nearly bought sap green. I forgot that I had it. Ooh, interesting. So, I will have a sap green. I've totally forgotten. I was racking my brains and I hadn't actually looked at the boxes, because in the 12 set, they've got one green and it's Viridian. And Viridian is just not my favourite colour. I've just never been a fan of it. And I thought, well, rather than get phthalo green, which is almost, you know, really similar to Viridian, why don't I get permanent green light, which I think is going to be a much brighter green and will be nice to mix. But of course I've now remembered that I've got the sap green as well, and I've also got that green gold. But I tend to use greens quite a lot, so I like to have quite a few to select from, and sometimes mixing them you just get muddy greens. So that's what I'm doing with that. I'm going to do a separate video on filling this up. Look out for that, that's coming really soon. So I'll pop that away. My desk is slowly filling up here. And lucky last, I just got this today from Jackson's Art in the UK. I saw it advertised and I thought, well, I really would like to get these. I don't know if anyone else has these. Are they a new product? Because I don't think there's much about them. These are Schminke Aqua Drops, finest liquid watercolors. I thought that sounds like something that I would really enjoy using. And I think I would really like to do a proper review on these. So, do I open them now? Oh, what shall I do? Oh, go on. Let's open them. Let's have a look, shall we? Oh, the plastic's so pretty and pristine, and here I am with my scissors about to brutalise it. Oh, I'll try not to touch the box. I was going to buy just 3 colours, which was a red, a blue and a yellow, primer colours, if you will. And then I saw that they had this box, and I think with the set it came to about the same or slightly cheaper, and I thought, oh well, may as well get the box, because who doesn't love a box? And in this box we have lemon yellow, magenta and cyan blue, also deep black and opaque white. The white I'm not so sure I'll use, but for the other 4 colours I would definitely use. I mean, I'm always using black for things. And these 3 were the ones I was actually going to choose, which is a yellow, magenta and cyan, so kind of like your printer primary colours. And it says it's a set of 6, but there's actually only 5 paints on here. But when I did some closer inspections, why don't I get rid of this box, because that's kind of annoying, isn't it? Let me move that out of the way. It should also come, and it does not. They lied to me, people. They lied. I'm very annoyed about that. I might have to write to them. Where is my liner? 530ml plus liner. There is no liner in this box. Oh, Jacksons. Am I going to have to write to you? Well, that's annoying. Because I was really wanting to use the liner, which is like a pen that you fill with this stuff. And I am not seeing a pen anywhere, so I will have to write to them and have a bit of a whinge about that. They look quite interesting. I think I'm going to do a separate review on these, so look out for that. That's also going to be an upcoming video. But I thought it would be interesting to have a quick look. I was really curious about these when I saw them advertised, and so this was a bit of a random impulse buy, but I do obviously enjoy watercolors, and I like inks, and I like dropper bottles, and I also like liners, but that does not appear to be the case. Okay, so this is everything that I've gotten over the last few months, just at random times, and also the gigantic box here, which is not going to go in this, so I will just set this one aside, but I also got that box. Thank you for watching. I will be doing reviews on some of these things. I'm going to be filling this up. I'm going to finish swatching out all of the colours, including the new ones. I'm going to do a review and a look at this one. I'm going to look at these ones, and I'm definitely going to look at these oil pastels at some stage, and I'll probably test out this watercolour block maybe with some of these paints as well. So thank you so much for watching my little art haul video. I hope you all have a wonderful day. Thank you again for joining. Please like and subscribe to my channel, because I will be putting up more videos very soon, and I will swatch you all later. Bye!